really excited to do because I've always wanted to make these little kind of like spell books, curse books, whatever you want to call them, which they're technically just made on like regular books that you might have, some old books and everything like that. And I think it's just something really fun to do for Halloween and fun Halloween decor. And I always see these every year on Tumblr and on Pinterest, and people do like potion bottles, but I decided to go with the book first, and it's really fun and cool. And I show you guys two different ways to achieve this. This is my favorite one, and this is the other one. So I'm going to show you guys how to achieve both looks, if that makes any sense. This looks more like a pirate book, just because of the texture and everything, but you'll understand when we get into the video, which will be right meow.
So for starters, everything you are going to need first is a hardcover book, one that you don't mind messing up and kind of changing its aesthetics and everything like that. Then you're going to need some kind of sticky letters of your choosing, some tissue paper or paper towels. You don't need both, but in this video I show you guys kind of how they both look. I prefer paper towels. And then your method of decorating, I just bought a bunch of like bats, snakes, and spiders and stuff to put on this, some black paint, some glue, and metallic paint. Alright, so for starters, you are just going to go ahead and we are going to lay out how we want everything to look for this. Like I said, for this book in particular, I just used the bats and the snakes and everything. And I just hot glued everything down. As far as the sticky letters, I just did them as they were. They're stickers essentially, so I didn't add any glue and they stayed perfectly fine. For my other book, I did use craft foam and I cut out shapes and everything like that. So there's so many different ways you can decorate it, and it's all up to you and your imagination. Alright, so once you have everything glued down to your liking, it's time to apply the glue all over. I am using Mod Podge glue, but you can use Elmer's glue. You might want to water it down a little bit just so that it helps spreading it around easier. And also don't forget to do the binding of your book as well. So next you're just going to take a paper towel and pull it in half so that it's one ply, and then press it down on the book and then apply more glue on top of that. And you want to make sure you get into the nooks and crannies, and you can kind of press it down with the bottom part of the brush, or you can just use your fingers and everything like that. Like I said, I prefer the paper towel method just because it looks a little bit more authentic and it came out a lot nicer than with a tissue paper, but you'll essentially do the same thing if you want to use tissue paper as well. Make sure it's one layer, do the glue first, put the tissue paper down, add the glue on top, and you'll pretty much get the same effect. So once it's dried, you're just going to go ahead and take black paint and paint all over the book with the black paint. Pretty simple and easy, and then you're going to set it aside to dry, and it actually really doesn't take that long to dry, and this is the tissue paper method and how it looks. So now that everything's dry, we're just going to take our metallic paint. I am using gold just because I think it looks a lot better than the silver does, and it looks like more natural and worn. And you're going to take a brush, something that's a little more rougher, and take the paint, wipe it on paper towel, and then brush it all over the book. It's like a dry brush method, I believe it's called, and you're just going to kind of sporadically place the gold paint all around the book just to kind of give it that worn effect and kind of more of a leathery effect to it. And also don't forget to do the spine of your book, and once you have it done to your liking, you're essentially done and your book is finished and ready to go. And for added effect, I just went ahead and took a tea bag because I love tea and I was brewing tea. And I just took a tea bag and I ran it across the edges of the pages and the sides of the book just to kind of give it more of an aged effect. So there you guys have it, 2 different ways to make your own very special spell book or pirate book, whatever you choose to do. Have fun with it and make it your own. Like I said, I prefer the paper towel method, but here are how my 2 books came out. And there you have it. You now have your own official spell book, curse book, I don't know, pirate treasure type of book, because I feel like this is what the second one looks like, more of something for like pirates and finding their treasure and everything like that. I have to say I prefer the paper towel method. I just think it looks a little bit more authentic than the tissue method and everything like that. I just feel like, see, it just looks more authentic than this one, and it's very inexpensive as well. So that is how you make your very own. If you guys do this, don't forget to tag me in your post or send me a photo on Twitter. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see what I have else on my channel, then don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys on Friday. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. I love you so much. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think, or like what you guys did today. I don't know, anything. But yeah, so that's really long outro, but I'll see you guys all later. Bye.